I'm Dave Smith, CEO and founder of TechScape. TechScape is an IT services company built around technology services, end-to-end managed services, every aspect of small to medium businesses. But the biggest concern that I have is I'm recent to social networking or social media in respect to starting to advertise out there and do that. So it's kind of a two-part question. Number one is, what is actually social media focusing as far as a product? Is social media focusing a business-to-business product, or is it a business-to-consumer product? If you look at people like Gilt Group, or you look at Walmart or whatever, they generate a product that changes very often. Oh, here's my new rollback sale, this is on sale, etc. And so is social media actually focused on that? And then the follow-up to that question is what is the ROI in which you can measure if it's being focused on or being utilized correctly?
So I think two things. One, I don't know how big your company is, and when you talk about service and stuff like that, yes, it's very efficient for a company like JetBlue or others to be able to reach out to customers and that type of thing. So my sense is that that's probably not something that would be really of value to you. But I think two things. One, you got to really focus on why you'd want to use social media. So what is it that you're looking to achieve through that? So are you looking to get leads, those types of things? I think the other thing is I think you need to realize that nobody wants to be your friend in social media, right? Yeah. Nobody wants to be a brand's friend. There are a few brands out there that have that badge value that people want to interact with. But for the most part, brands don't want to. And so, or people don't want to be friends with brands. And so you have to have, incredible amounts of value that you would be giving for someone to follow you on a social channel.
Social media just needs to be looked at as just that. If you're targeting college students, and college students typically sit on Facebook, and you're offering them a service, and they need to engage, you need to engage them multiple times before they actually convert, that's what it's for. It's not there to, there's no direct ROI from social media. You're never going to send a tweet and then somebody buys that's never already visited your site, right? That very rarely happens. It's probably what you're talking about. But before I make a purchase, if I'm committed to a brand, I might follow them. I might see what they're talking about, see how good they are, how good is their customer service. Then I'll engage. So, when we do this for clients all the time, and we show ROI in social media, it's very hard. Everyone's like, well, how many new likes did I get? It's not really important how many new likes you got, right? And what we do is Google Analytics, for example, has now integrated multi-channel funneling. So you can actually see somebody came to your site, then they came back to your site after they visited you on Facebook, then they came back to your site after visiting you on Twitter, then they made a purchase, right? And that shows that people need to engage over multiple platforms in order to make a commitment.
It was very much aligned with creating a business and the aspects of social media that came out, and that you have to focus on what your social media plan is and what you're trying to deliver to your audience. Much like you need to focus on a business and what you're delivering to your consumer that's ultimately purchasing it. So come up with a strategic plan, focus on a strategic plan, and try to be minimalistic in what you're actually asking for initially. So I thought it was actually very valuable, and I learned a lot.